right, that was the playing of our national anthem. Welcome, everybody, to Manaway, Ohio, Crestwood High School. Jack Lambert Stadium. Sorry, we have some more technical difficulties up here. We're trying to work through it. There's lots going on up here. I got a different partner in the booth today. My son, Bryce, his band Ophelia is playing a show tonight in Akron. So I have my other son, my younger son, 13-year-old Cade Honeycutt, with me up here. Atop the booth here at Crestwood Jack Lambert Stadium. Teams are about to make their way onto the field, and as they're about to do that, we're going to share this. Tonight is senior night. We're honoring the senior class. According to the picture here, first up is number 31, David Eitel, followed by number 13, Josh Ironman, number 66, Hunter Yoder, number 28, Jonas Honeycutt, number 9, Noah Baker, and number 44, Jaden Julian. So these are our senior guys tonight, so keep an eye on them. It's going to be a tough night for me, especially as a parent, watching my son play his last regular season game, probably his last game ever, especially on this field. He's been dreaming about this since he was 6 years old, and here we are. So Red Devils are about to make their way onto the field right now. About to bust out of the tunnel as usual for one last time for these 6 senior boys. And there they are. One final time in their all blackout uniforms tonight. New this year, courtesy of the Crestwood Gridiron Club, newly formed, only in their second year, but able to bring in a lot of money to the program in this past year. The biggest fundraiser is the golf outing they have in June, and if you get to be a part of that, wow, it's an incredible time. It's a good event, raises a lot of money, takes care of these kids, gives them things like this. And it does stuff for people in the community, too. We do a lot of charity work through the organization, helping people out when they need a hand at Christmas time, and just a lot of different charities that they get involved in and helping out. So it's a great organization. If you can be a part of it, or if you know somebody that's part of it, you know how good it is. So here's tonight's matchup. Let's see. I'm trying to do everything myself here tonight, so bear with me, folks. Coming to town are the 7-2 Hawken Hawks versus 4-5 Crestwood Red Devils off a big win last week. Hawken has pretty much been fairly dominant this year. They are a tough team to beat. It's going to take everything that we got tonight, no doubt about it. So I'm hoping a good game, you know, with our seniors talking about leaving it all on the field and all that. So, you know, they're going to bring it. Let's see if we can get over to the. As kickoff's about to get underway here. I got to get my scoreboard app up. Give me a second, folks. I apologize. I'm trying to do everything myself, and this is not a one-man job.
My bad.
Cade, can you follow with the camera here?
This one?
This one over here. Never mind, I got it. We'll get the scoreboard up here in a minute. Kickoff sails out of bounds, going to be a flag, so it'll be Hawken ball at the 20-yard line. Let's see if I can, working on my scoreboard here. Give me 1 second.
If you need me to do anything, I can.
Want to handle the scoreboard, son? All right, here's the clock. All right, I'm going to get down to the action on the field. He's going to handle the scoreboard. He's going to try to keep their clock, our clock, in time with the game clock. And I'll do my best to follow the action. I got some issues with my zoom on my camera here. It's about the best I can do, but I think you can see just about everything. Hawkins got 2 wide, sends a man in motion. He's got a The quarterback keeps it right up the middle and stopped for no gain on the play. Again, I don't have rosters, so I'm doing this all from memory, and I won't know any of the Hawken players, so my apologies. But Hawken's got 3 wide right now, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield, and it looks like it's a handoff up the middle. Read pretty good, stopped for maybe a gain of 2. They may give him 3 on that one. It's like a bunch of devils in on that one. A brood of devils, if you will. Drops back to pass. Has a guy outside, and he stopped just short of the first down. Brought down by Noah Baker, just shy of the first down. Looks like it'll be 4th and 1 at the 44-yard line. It looks like Hawken's going to go for it. So they got 1 out wide left, 1 out wide right, 2 receivers, or 2 running backs in the backfield, handoff right up the middle, and they meet him right at the line, and it's all going to depend on the spot. They stopped him right there. He might be a little bit short. Oh, they're signaling. They're signaling first down. All right, so Hawken's got trips now to the right. 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield. Another handoff up the middle, and he busts through there. Tripped up, looked like maybe Hunter Yoder got a hand on him. I'm having a hard time with these numbers. They're not as easy to see as they were last week, and I had a hard time last week, and these are even harder on these uniforms. So number 2 on a little end around, and there's nobody there. We got blocked out of that play, and he's off to the races, folks. He's fast. Nobody's catching him. That is a touchdown for Hawken. 49-yard run. And looks like they're going to set up for the extra point. Just going for 1 point tonight. It's real windy out here tonight too, folks, but it is a beautiful evening for football, especially this late in October. Got the ball. Ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is good by a mile. So that takes the score to 7-0. And while there's a timeout on the field, let's take a look at this real quick. For tonight, the key to victory for the Red Devils is going to be this guy. I know we had it on Honeycutt and Blasio last week. This week it's Charlie Summer. Does he come out and not get rattled by a few incompletions or interceptions and keeps passing the ball the way we know that he can, or does he get rattled early and checks out? You know, it happens from time to time, especially younger guys like that. You never know. I got faith in him. We all got faith in him. But look at his stats here: 39 of 104, 534 yards, and 9 touchdowns. That puts him in the top 5 in the county, folks, for touchdowns, which is not a bad deal. So let's get back to the action on the field here. I'd really like to see Charlie have a good night tonight. He's a good kid. He's been working hard. He's stepping into big shoes this year. Crestwood had one of their all-time better quarterbacks in Evan Daniels the last couple of years, so he's got some big shoes to fill there. And early in his career, he's been doing pretty good, and I expect some great things. So ball hits the ground, goes into the end zone for a touchback. My son Cade is here with me helping out. He seems to be a little reluctant to speak, but we have had some microphone issues, so I can't blame him there either. Back to the action on the field, though. Looks like Crestwood's going to have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 20. Got 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Got Blasio in the backfield behind Charlie Summer. Ball out on the handoff. They slipped. Oh, no. Looks like Hawken landed on it. Recovered at the 16 of Crestwood. That is disaster, folks. That is not how we wanted to start this game. I mean, we knew we had our work cut out for us to begin with, and we didn't help ourselves any there. But we still have a good defense on the field. You know, they got a little miscue on the play there, but like I said, these seniors are playing. They're going to put all their heart on the line tonight, knowing that a win gives you an outside shot at a playoff. It's going to be a little pitch out to the left again, and they read that pretty good, and he still fumbles ahead for a couple yards. Picks up about 3 on the play. I went with a little bit higher def camera tonight, but I can't zoom in as far, so I apologize. But we got a fake pass over the middle. Is wide open in the end zone. Got behind the 2 safeties. And nobody there to defend it. So, just like that, 3 minutes into the game, 2 minutes and 6 seconds into the game, it's already 13-0 Hawkins. So we dug ourselves a little bit of a hole here. And this is not a team you want to dig this kind of hole against either. However, it's early. We've seen this team come back from early deficits before. Ball is down. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And that'll bring the score to Hawken 14. Crestwood 0. Oops. Having some trouble trying to get this clock fixed here. There. That's okay. All right. So while we have a break here, I just want to let you know that we want to give a big shout out today to Sheila Mathers and Sheila Mathers Photography. Check her out online, SheilaMathersPhotography.com. Find her Facebook, Sheila Mathers Photography. She does some of the best work I've ever seen as far as photographers go, and she does a lot of volunteer work around here. She does a lot of the youth sports. She shares a lot of pictures with family and stuff, just out of the goodness of her heart. All of the social media pictures this year for football were pictures that she has taken for Crestwood football. Just a good heart, good person. She was here taking pictures again tonight for the seniors, and we love her, and we want you to support her. If you're looking for somebody to take some pictures of your family, some senior portraits, whatever, check out SheilaMathersPhotography.com. So, with the score 14-0, Hawkins about to kick off from their own 40. We got Honeycutt and Blasio back deep. And it's a low squib kick, I believe. I couldn't see who had that. It looked like Tristan Addis, and I think that's what they said over the announcers board. Yeah. Tristan Addis on the return gets about 10 or 12 out of it. So Crestwood will have the ball. A little bit better field position this time. We'll be up at the 36. I'll call it the 37. First and 10. Now we got twins out to the left, one out to the right. 2 running backs in the backfield with Addis and Blasio back there with Charlie Summer. And we got a fake. Blasio's got the ball. Up the middle, goes for, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. There's no gain there. Last week, Blasio had 43 carries, and I believe he had about 254 yards, if my memory serves. I don't have it in front of me, but he was a workhorse last week. But it didn't feel like, from our point of view, that he ran the ball 43 times because we did a lot of passing last week. I think we threw 15 passes, which is probably the most on the season for Charlie Summer. And he connected on 3 touchdowns to Honeycutt. So I would look for them to, anything goes tonight. What do we got to lose, right? So we got trips left, 1 to the right. Blasio in the backfield with Summer. Summer's back to pass. He's rolling out early. And he's going to get hit. And he's going to go down. And he might have tried to run out of that pocket a little too soon. It looked like it was set up around him. And he ran away from his protection, which is a big no-no. One of those things that you're just going to have to experience. The more it happens, the more you'll understand that instead of running out to a side when you don't see what you're looking for, step straight up. He had the protection there, and he saw something that just wasn't there, I think. So that is going to bring up third and a country mile for Crestwood. We got 4 wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Ironman goes in motion from left to right. Going to pass. It's a pass to Honeycutt, and he overshoots him. And that's going to bring up 4th down, and Crestwood's going to have to punt just like that. On a drive, we needed something. We're going to come up empty. So it looks like 37, 38, 4th and 28 from our own 19-yard line. Julian's going to punt the ball. We got a Hawken Hawk. Again, I don't have a roster. Hopefully by the time we're doing this next year, I'll have rosters for you. But it's number 1. Is back at the 45. Hits a booming punt, high booming punt. Takes a Crestwood bounce, and he touched it. No, he didn't touch it. I thought he did. I thought it bounced off the receiver there. So Hawkins going to have the ball back at their own 35. This might be their worst field position of the day so far. So the time, actually, our clock is a little wrong. There's 8:02 left to go in the first quarter. Hawkins takes over at their own 35. You got 3 to the wide to the right, 1 to the left, 1 in the backfield with the quarterback, who takes the shotgun snap, steps back, throws, hits number 2. Oh, no. And he's slippery. He's eluded a couple tackles already, and they finally brought down after a gain of 15 on the play. Right at the 50-yard line, midfield. So they're right back up to the line. 4 wide again, 1 in the backfield, shotgun snap. His quarterback has it rolling out to his left and connects, but is brought down pretty quick by number 9, Noah Baker. And he's run out of bounds after about a 4-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd and 6 at the Crestwood 46 for the Hawken Hawks. All right, so Hawkins going to go. Oh, no, did my camera go out? Uh-oh. Try to follow it with yours, Cade. My camera went out for some reason. The quarterback has the ball. Oh, he gets hit hard right at the line of scrimmage. I believe that's 56 Josh Ironman on the tackle there. I think I got my camera back. It's a little chilly out here tonight. I think we have some issues in the cold, and it just went out again. So let me switch back over to that one. What is going on here? Uh-oh, we got offsides too. I apologize. I'm trying to fix the camera and see what's going on the field. I still got no picture. So I'm going to try to do both. You handle that camera, Kate. I'll handle this. We had an offsides penalty against Crestwood. It'll bring up 1st down. 1st down for the Hawks at the Crestwood 40-yard line. 1st and 10. They got a big set back here. And they hand off to number 1, who slips in the backfield, falls, and loses about 6 on the play. Why do I have no picture still? I'm frustrated, folks. I'm sorry. About ready to cry here. All right, so back on the field, the 2nd and 16 for the Hawks, who have a big set, but they got 1 wide receiver right, 1 to the left. The right one's in motion. They got somebody through into the backfield after the quarterback, and he's going to get sacked, and he's going to lose a couple more. Back at their own 48-yard line. And I still can't get my camera working. Unbelievable. Missing all the good stuff on my camera here. I apologize. It looks so good for him, man. All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 20 for Hawkins back at their own 49. Handoff up the middle. Number 1 has the ball. I don't know who he is, but he just got through everybody, and he's off to the races all by himself. Only Jaden Julian can catch him, and he misses, and it's going to be a touchdown, Hawks. Well, I cannot figure out what happened to my camera. So we're going to switch to just keep it on this old crappy camera for a little bit. Can't get over there.
Sorry.
All right, ball's down. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So all right, so we'll figure that other camera out at halftime. For the meantime, we'll go back to this not so good one here. 4:50 to go in quarter number 1, and it's already 21-0. Seniors were talking before the game about leaving it all out there tonight, so they're just going to have to. They're going to have to challenge these younger guys to help them out. They're going to have to push each other. So, challenge those young guys to help them out. Let them go out, not with a whimper, but with a thud at least. Right now, we do have nothing but a thud. 21-0, 4:50 to go in the first quarter. And Crestwood's going to receive the kickoff here. Blasio and Honeycutt are back deep to receive the kick from number 44 of the Hawks. They'll kick off from their own 40. And it's another booming kick. Honeycutt's going to take it back right at the goal line. He's going to bring it out. And he's going to run right into a gaggle of Hawks at about the 23-yard line. It's a 22-yard return for Honeycutt there. And I got to note that our video is cutting in and out, and I apologize. What we'll probably have to do at halftime is end the stream and restart it. It should be the same way to get back in and see it, but that's the only way I can think of to fix it. So, all right. Little pitch to Blasio, who swings it out to the right side. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, that's about it. This defense is pretty stout here. It's going to be hard to figure out where the hole is. Their linebackers are fast. They tackle good. Tackle well, tackle good. They tackle gooder than most other linebackers. That's my Crestwood voice. The best I can do. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 Crestwood at their own 24-yard line. Summers is going to be back in the shotgun. He's got Blasio on his hip. 2 out to the left, 1 out to the right. 1 in motion. That's Ironman. He's going to pass. And he looks to the left, and he almost hits Ironman, but overshoots him by about a yard. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't Ironman. That was Addis. See, 13 and 19 look alike. These black uniforms got me messed up. They got to put white numbers on them for me next year. They're even outlined, but I have such bad eyes anyways. And the glare from the lights just doesn't help. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Crestwood, who has yet to get their earn a first down. 3:50 to go in the first quarter. Down 21-0. You're going to have to get creative in the playbook here. This is just going to be a long night. 4 wide receiver, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Blasio in the backfield. Charlie steps up, tries to pass, and he's going to... Man, if we can't find some time for him to pass that football, this is going to be a long night. They're only rushed. They got 3 down linemen. They might be blitzing a 4th. You got 5 linemen of your own and a guy in a running back that was a blocking back that time. We got to figure something out here. You should win that battle every time. So Jaden Julian's into punt. He's going to be back near his own goal line at about the 3. The Hawks return man is up near the 50, and it's not a deep kick, but it takes a good Crestwood bounce, and it starts to roll. And it's still rolling, and it's still rolling. It takes a good roll, and it's going to be down at about the 38-yard line. And that's going to be Hawkins' ball at the 38 with 3 minutes to go. That would be a great time to get a stop. We had them on 4th down last time when they scored. It was had 4th a couple times here, and they have managed to score on us. So I know if you're not getting the video, I'm going to do my best play-by-play. So the Hawks are starting at their own 38. They got 3 wide receivers. Now a 4th one as a running back goes in motion. So it's going to be a pass play. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Little dump off that falls incomplete. Just back at the line of scrimmage, they had a little screen set up on the left side, on the far side of the field there. And it fell incomplete. Tipped off the fingers of the running back who was trying to come out of the backfield on that. So it'll be 2nd and 10, Hawken at the 30, at their own 38. Really need something big here. Some kind of big turnover, interception. So there's 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield, shotgun snap. And I heard whistles are going to blow it dead. And probably a false start on the offense, which will back them up 5 yards. In my opinion, if you're up 3 touchdowns and you false start, that should be a 20-yard penalty. But who am I? So it'll be 2nd and 15, Hawks back at the 33-yard line. They're going to go 4 wide again. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun snap and a shotgun. Quarterback's in the shotgun. Running back on his hip on his left. And he's going to hand it off, and it's going to go up the middle. And this kid is bouncing off tacklers left and right, but he picks up only about 3, maybe 4 on the play. Brought down by a host of Devils. Brood of Devils, if you will. The announcer here, he must have a roster because he said it was tackle was by Landon Kinzer. So Hawkins going to go 3 to the left, 2 to the right, and they do a little sweep, but it's a fake, and the quarterback's going to step up, and he's going to throw deep, and he's got a man down there who he overshoots by about 2 yards. That would have spelled certain disaster doom. Looks like we're going to get out of this one unscathed. Finally, a stop on defense. It's going to bring up 4th and 12, and it looks like Hawkins set up the punt here. My son, my senior, Jonas Honeycutt's going to be back deep for the punt return. All right, let's see. Nope, not.